Live.
Whoa, wait. Do it again.
Live
from New York.
It's Saturday Night Live with your host.
I think we could do it better. I think we could do it in sync. Ready? Let's do it again.
Live from New York.
It's
Saturday Night Live with your host.
Why are you so delayed? Why are you delayed?
I'm not delayed. You're fine. It's fine. We're starting the show.
We're already in it. Let's do it one more time to give them a real show. Ready? Here we go. And
live from New York.
It's what are you doing?
What?
Never mind. Who cares? We're here. We're back,
you're such
baby.
an idiot. Can you put the music on underneath it at least?
The music was on. Oh, from SNL?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll change it up this time. Chris, how you doing?
I am alive and well. I am sitting in my apartment. It is a beautiful Saturday evening.
Tonight, live.
And I'm your host, Chris Candy, along with Will Ferrell. And
hey, everybody, I'm Will Ferrell. Hey, do you think these are getting funnier or not as funny as we progress?
We need to get them funnier. The last one was very
But how do we
weird.
get them funnier? What do we need to do? Like, can we do some exercises alone before we start the podcast where we can get the funny up?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you suggest comedians do in isolation right now to make sure, because they can't go out. They can't go out and they can't
try your
perform
material
on a stand-up. Yeah. You can't try out your material. So what are people doing in order to flex? There's going to be a lot of bad stand-up acts once the doors open up.
I think a lot of people should stop doing it completely. They should just stop and wait. You know, it's like rest your creative mind. Just observe.
Rest it up.
Observe.
Okay.
Keep observing.
We're not observing, though. We're like making a podcast.
I know, but
no one's going to take your advice because we're being hypocrites.
But we have a podcast. You asked about going out and doing stand-up, doing improv. I say just stop and let the brain relax, chill. And then when you come out of it, you're going to have so much pent-up aggression.
So much pent-up aggression.
Oh my
so much jizz.
God,
so much jizz in your brain.
My mom listens to this show, all right?
Okay, sorry.
And
come on.
She's starting to comment on every episode, so you just remember
she's... Okay, I'm so sorry.
You better clean your act up there, Ricky baby.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Rose, I'm going crazy, okay? You got to forgive me. Anyway,
I was talking to someone today.
You were talking to a person? What was that like? What was that like?
To my neighbor. I was like 12 feet away, but we talked. You know, my social skills are not back yet. I just don't have them. It's
going to be when we all... Oh, man. It's either going to be like after we come out of this, everyone is going to be touching everyone. Like we're going to be just one big rubbing love fest. We're never going to touch anyone ever again. We're going to live in our little pods and we're going to float around. Elon Musk is going to give everyone a pod. You're going to step in your pod and you're going to just levitate across the city. You'll go and collect pods of groceries and absorb them into your bigger pod.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
You're not feeling the pod future?
I don't like pod.
So it feels like, are you like clipping your toenails? Are you doing something else right now? Because I feel like you're I can feel your attention going away from the podcast and onto something. Are you
I'm focused.
Getting something out of your teeth?
No, I'm 100% focused on you, Rick, okay? This is like a therapy session. It's more about what you have to say and my observation of what you're saying.
I've never been to one therapy session. What happens in that session? Act like you're the therapist and I'm the patient right now.
Okay.
So hello, my therapist. Thank you so much for letting me come into this beautiful room. I'm going to sit on this couch.
Cool.
And I've never done this before, so what do I have to do?
Say whatever comes to mind. Just say what your feelings are. How's your day been going?
My day's been going pretty good today. I've been productive. I ate some beans. I ordered some groceries.
Nice.
Life's pretty good.
Did you, I think I could prescribe something for you actually right now.
Electroshock therapy?
This is why they get paid $500 an hour?
This is all you do?
You go to the convenience store and you get a tall, frosty can of Red Bull energy drink.
No. I can't because my contract states that it's all Monster energy drinks. You know what? I have 2 Frosty Monster energy drinks in my fridge.
Really?
Maybe I should pop one right now.
Yeah, pop a Monster. Hey, pop a Monster. Yeah, just.
Well, we're gonna get Hilary on the pod to give her take.
Yes, your lovely girlfriend Hilary.
I will ask her if she can give me a Monster. I'm going to drink a full Monster today, and then on the next pod, I'll report back just how I felt.
Okay.
Do you really have I'm going to feel?
Do you really have Monster energy drink?
I'm probably going to feel fantastic. Yeah, Richie Trimble left 2 Monster energy drinks in my fridge because, that's what he does. He's a good guy, and he knows what I like, and it's Monster. You know why I like Monster? Because it turns me into a monster. Every time I drink it, I think Monster thoughts. Are you clipping your toenails?
No,
That's
I'm
what
not.
I want to know.
I'm listening to you talk, and it makes no fucking sense.
All right, let's get moving on. Do we want to get our first guest on?
Yeah. Do you want to talk to Hilary first, or shall we call Mark Neto up?
Let's call Mark. Let's get Mark Neto in. So Mark is a really great guy that I just met recently when Chris Guerin and I were at the Rain Dance Film Festival in London.
Yes.
Chris and I made a short film called To the Stones. It's available now on your Vimeo and YouTube platform. It was a short that we made just for fun, and Mark had a background in sound engineering, and he was changing career paths and moved to London to go to school, and he just happened to be there, and he helped us do sound for that short. And he's an awesome fucking dude, but he has a kind of a crazy story because he had to escape London, which sounds like a, what was that guy's name? Keith Richards?
What is going on? He had to leave London.
Keith Russell.
What? Keith. All right, we're gonna call him
from New York.
Oh no, that's Keith Urban.
Keith Urban.
Russell Crowe.
Hey, how's Tobin doing? Do you think we can get Tobin on the podcast? Your rep at Red Bull.
Yeah. We'll get him on. Don't worry. I could
got
probably
a few words with Tobin.
Oh, you know what? We could probably get him on later on the show today. I'll call him up. Okay. I can get him on. All right. So let's call Mark. Mark has a very interesting story about having to basically be forced to leave London to come back to the United States. So let's call him up now. And
calling him up.
Let's do that. All right. Here we go. Wait. Yeah. Here we go. Let's do it. We're ringing him up.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Where is it?
Here we go.
Is it making any noise?
Here we go. Ringing him up on the phone.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg, for making the technology. Mark Zuckerberg makes the best tools for us to communicate while we...
Are you?
Mark Zuckerberg is my new master.
Wait.
He is the one. I love Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you for the technology, Zuckerberg.
Yeah, you keep singing the song, okay?
Thank
you. Keep singing.
I love Mark Zuckerberg's brain.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Hold on, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Hold on, because I'm using. Wait a second.
Is this the first time you worked a microphone?
No, I've worked a microphone before. I've done it before.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? This isn't okay. This is annoying.
What the hell is going on?
I might be fucking up. Royally.
Why don't you work on it, and why don't we get Hilary on?
Yeah, get Hilary.
Hilary on while you work on your
562.
562.
Hold on.
What are you saying?
Let me try him again. Hold on. Let me try.
Boop.
You know what? I don't think it works. I don't think it works when I'm on the phone with you.
No, you can't. You've got to. I told you, he has to call through the computer.
All right, hold on.
Goose.
I know, but I did it another way to. I'm an idiot. I'm a piece of shit.
Well, don't be so hard on yourself. We can get Hilary on right now while you
get Hilary on right now, and then
let me call her out. Hey, Hilary. She's gonna come on. Way to fill the dead air, Chris. People are gonna throw their Apple AirPods in the dumpster.
What are you talking about? This is clever stuff.
Sing a little song.
Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing?
Can you get me a Monster energy drink?
Is
there a sponsor? Yeah, it's in the fridge. She's gonna get me a nice 32-ounce Monster energy drink.
Good.
I'm gonna crack it. We're gonna get her on We're going to find out what's been going on in Hilary's world. You know, we've been getting to know each other really well with this podcast because
Really?
we're the only people we see. It's Hilary and it's my dog. And for Hilary, it's her dog and me. And she's coming up. She's walking up. She's taking her sweet time. She's about to get here. I'd give it about another 20 seconds. She's going up the stairs.
Is this going to be? Should we
going
play
on the roundabout?
Yeah. This. What?
Is this what?
God, this is probably the most technically fucked up bumper to bumper of all time.
Nobody wants to hear your technicalities. Here, Hill. You can get over here. Here, I'll take a knee. Put this in your ear.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you clean this?
It's clean. We're sharing the same spit and everything. So there we go. Can you hear? Hold on 1 second. Chris, I just want you to hear something. What you're going to hear is 16 ounces of pure gold.
Okay. Crack it open.
Listen to this.
Oh, that sounded delicious. That just sounded lovely.
Oh, my God. It tastes like plastic.
Poison.
Hilary's on. So,
Pure
Chris,
poison.
why don't you ask the questions?
So, Hilary, talk to
Chris,
me
why don't you
about
ask me some
what's it like living with Rick. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's unique. That's one word for it.
Unique. I like that.
No, I
Drink this
actually have a
pure
short
monster.
idea that I want to film that tells all about what it is like to live with Rick Darge, and it involves
Darge.
a lot of farts,
Yeah.
a lot of, I don't know, like, I think it's funny because whenever he's filming stuff at our place, I have to be very quiet. So there was one day when I was trying to eat a rice cake with almond butter on it, which is one of my favorite things to eat. And every time he would call rolling, I would have to stop eating, be like mid-chew. And so that happens a lot.
Wow, you sound really like you sound like you're loving the situation, honestly.
I'm sorry. I feel like you've caught me in an off moment because
Yeah, she was doing stuff. What were you doing right now?
I was cleaning up
Okay.
and
Watching Tiger King.
Well, I pulled down a package of beans from a shelf that I don't know if you had opened. You didn't put them in a plastic bag, but they spilled everywhere.
Oh.
So I was just cleaning that up. But no, I feel like I'm having a weird day.
Well,
Chris, what the fuck
we got
is
Mark.
that
Mark's
noise?
calling me now. Mark,
Well, tell him to kind of hold on.
hold tight. We'll call in 5. This show
Or
is.
you know what? No, answer it, and Hill can just chill out with
All right,
us.
hold on 1
She
second.
can
Here
hear
we go.
Mark.
Wait.
Bring him in. Sorry, Hill.
Redial. Hello?
Could you have time? You're not going anywhere.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear. We can hear you just fine. God,
Okay.
this has been the Jurassic
Hi,
Park
Mark.
of failures when it comes to technology in the podcast.
Oh, hi, Mark.
It's all right.
I can hear you just fine, actually, on this thing. Rick says hi. I don't know if you've met Hilary, his girlfriend. She's on the other line too, but they can't hear. You can't hear them. I don't know how the fuck it works. Mark, how are you doing, buddy?
Mark?
Mark?
Oh, hi, Mark. Everything's falling apart.
This whole show.
Falls
There
apart.
he is. We got him. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing okay. Hi, Hilary. Hi, Rick.
So,
Hey.
so Mark, what's going on? You're in quarantine right now. As everyone knows, Mark and I are old friends. We went to college together. But you have a pretty interesting story because you were in London not more than like 72 hours ago.
Yeah, so you and Rick were both out there. You helped me move out to London back in September.
Right.
And I was out there for a master's course. And yeah, I mean, we had actually one of our really good friends, Anthony Sandoval, who's living in South Korea right now. He had been telling us about the virus for, when it hit there, which I guess was back in January. So yeah, I was watching it pretty closely, and I just kept waiting for it to hit the UK and hit the rest of the world, and then it finally did. And I think we were all kind of freaking out, trying to, I don't know, figure out what to do and what the UK government was going to do. And then the U.S. government started cracking down, and Trump was making all these statements, and and then before I knew it, there was the lockdown. There was the U.S. State Department did issue global travel restrictions, and so I just basically fled on Sunday. I packed up my life in London and kind of bought the next ticket out, which was on Monday, and then I flew back to LA on Monday.
So what was it like going through the airport? I mean, you would talk to me before the show, but you were saying it was pretty sparse. Like, can you give us some visuals for what was that all about?
Yeah, so both airports, Heathrow and LAX, were completely deserted. I mean, they were ghost towns. Like, I'd never expected to see anything like that. I had to take an Uber to Heathrow and pulled up, and there was no traffic.
That's crazy.
The terminal was pretty much empty. There was a couple people working behind the counters, and then there was no line for security. I just walked right through, and then it wasn't until I got to the gate that I started to actually see people again.
Right.
And everybody, I'd say half the people were in masks, and looking at I forget the name of the board, but just seeing the board with all of the different destinations on it, I'd say about 2/3 of the flights were canceled.
Whoa.
And so I finally got on the plane, and the plane itself was about a third full, like a quarter to a third, and again, just like people in masks. As soon as the plane took off, everybody just kind of spread out and took rows to themselves.
Cool.
And then, I stayed up the whole flight. The whole experience was pretty nerve-wracking, so I stayed up and then did some work, and then I landed, and LA was the same. Like, LAX was actually even more deserted. I didn't see anybody when I got through customs.
Yeah, we have a clip of what you did when you went through customs. Rick, is that cool if we play that right now?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah, we're gonna play it. So this is Mark's audio clip of him going through customs at LAX.
Where are you coming from? UK from London? You have a good time? Where are you coming from? Any flu-like symptoms, difficulty breathing? No. All right, been around anybody that has had those symptoms in the past 30 days? Can you crack your passport open for me? And right there, my partner's going to give you a card. It's going to be called a THON, okay? It has all sorts of information about the C19 virus. What to do if you feel symptomatic or if you catch anything. Stay home. Don't call 911. Don't call the hospital. Just contact your primary care physician, okay? If you lose that card, you will not clear customs. Is that clear? Welcome back, sir.
Wow, that was pretty interesting. Okay, so explain that.
Yeah, so I thought it would be, I have a background in audio, and I produce music, and I had a recorder on me, and so I thought it would be, I just thought it would be a good idea to have some kind of documentation of this. I didn't really know what to expect because I had heard so many different things. I thought that there might be some kind of extreme quarantine measures that would have been put in place. I had some friends from London that had flown back to the US a couple weeks before, so they had told me about their experience and it being really lax. So I thought for sure that, by now that they would have kind of amplified the process, and it sounded like it was the exact same that they went through. Like, I was really surprised that the whole thing, what you heard is that was it. It was a minute and 20-second interview, and we had to line up, and then there was a whole hallway full of CDC screeners with masks on.
Whoa.
And then we had to fill out special questionnaires, and then they just asked us really basic questions about our travel history, if we had been in contact with anybody that was showing symptoms, or if we personally felt any symptoms, and then they let us through. And then after that, it was a pretty standard customs procedure.
Now, what was the difference between, like, you're noticing, like, you're now been in 2 major cities in the world. What's the difference in energy and tone between London and Los Angeles?
It's hard to say with LA, just because I have been quarantined or I don't know the past tense, but I've been in quarantine here, so yeah, I haven't really gotten out much. But I can say at least in London, I remember those initial. I guess it would have been the beginning of March, like when you started to see the effects of, you started to see the virus spreading, and there were these measures that were being suggested, but they weren't mandatory. And I remember walking out to get groceries and things like that, and still seeing people out in pubs and
Right.
and just being really frustrated with the response to it, and how people weren't really taking it that seriously. And I mean, I think a lot of the blame can be put on the government, because they weren't really conveying to people how severe this was. And like my flatmate in London was saying that it was that kind of keep calm and carry on mentality that was carrying over into their policies. And it was, so her and I were both really frustrated with it. And then and then my family started to panic, and it just made sense to get back, because I was just I couldn't afford to be stuck out there. And I just, I was really worried that there was going to be some kind of global travel shutdown, which is what I guess
basically happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So you escaped, you got back, and you said, I kind of want to share this moment. You said you walked out onto the curb at LAX, and you were greeted by what celebrity voice?
It was a recording of Danny Trejo. He was speaking over the LAX loudspeaker. I wish I could had a recording of that, but it was him just welcoming people to LAX, and one of those just pre-recorded things that they do when you like show up at a public space, and it's like, make sure to keep your bags next to you, and if you see something, say something.
Right.
So,
Oh my God. Okay, so you're quarantining, and how are you occupying your time during all of this? I know you don't have any internet, so you are truly roughing it until next week when you're getting it installed at the section of your house where you're staying at.
Essential business.
I'm right now. So, like I was saying earlier, I was in London as part of a master's course, and the course is still going on. Everything's been moved online, so there's still weekly virtual meetings, and it's a research-based course, so a lot of the research I can do at home. And I'm just trying my best to kind of keep up with everything and stay on track to meet the upcoming deadlines.
Are you watching any movies or anything like that?
No, I mean, I have some movies on hard drives that I've been meaning to go through.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah, I actually haven't been watching that much. I'm kind of just trying to stay productive and use this as like a hibernation production time.
But you're not watching like any Huell Hauser, California Gold, or anything like that.
I don't have internet, Chris.
Chris, way to rub it in his face.
I thought I saw him post it. I'm sorry.
Guy's having to use his imagination to jerk off right now. That's tough.
Yeah, I had those. They're queued up. They're ready to go, but I just need the internet.
Got it. I'm so sorry to rub it in. Mark, man, your story is really interesting. I just, because you're a staple in Los Angeles, and then you moved over to London, and then you were abruptly brought back. So, it's bittersweet that you had to leave, but it's also nice to hear your voice on this side of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It was. I mean, the whole experience was really surreal. Not getting to say bye to anybody, just kind of packing up. I mean, it was 2 really tough days of, talking to my family and like really heavy conversations about what would be the best option. And it was bittersweet to have to come back early, but I think I'm definitely hopeful. I think we're all kind of hopeful that things will improve, and we can get back to like what we were doing before.
Right. Well, awesome, man. Mark, thanks for calling in.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Mark, Yeah, hang in there. And
love the show.
Oh,
love the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, take care, buddy. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, man.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Mark Neto, Combat on Instagram, Combat Music. He's a great musician.
Danny Trejo giving the introduction. Welcome back to LA. Go to your home and watch my movies. Machete 1, 2, 3. And then he has a shotgun and he blows away coronavirus.
Oh my God.
Hey, and if you need a donut, we're still open. Essential business.
Have you been to Trejo's Tacos?
That's my really bad Trejo impersonation.
That was really bad. Mine was equally as bad.
Welcome to LA.
It's kind of
I
just
read a story about him this week that he actually saved somebody's life.
He saved somebody's life?
He did.
Yeah, I can't remember what the exact story was, but a bunch of celebrities have saved people from like drowning, or Ryan Gosling saved this one girl from getting run over by traffic.
What if he was the one that was about to run her over?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a celebrity too, and I save people all the time.
Oh yeah.
I've saved.
Wow.
I remember I saved a cat from a tree and a dog from a lake.
Wow.
So Rick,
A dog from a
sorry,
lake.
I was so confused during the middle of the show. Everybody,
Dude, hold on one second, Chris. I'm busy drinking my beautiful Monster energy drink. It contains carbonated water, sugar, glucose, citric acid,
Just
natural flavors,
shut
taurine, sodium citrate, color added, Pancakes ginseng extract.
Do you want me to get?
funny,
Question: do you want to interview Hilary, or do you want to get Tobin on the line? Because I can call Tobin right now.
Let's go to Hillary's been sitting here. Excuse me,
Chris, you don't want to talk to me?
You don't want to talk to me?
Fine.
No, I want to talk to you, but I just, you were in a space in the beginning, and I didn't know if you were still in the space.
We'll get Tobin on. Yeah, she's been listening the whole time. She heard Mark's story.
Oh, good. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So, Hilary, let me hit you with the groundbreaking.
Talking to the mic, though.
Let me hit you with some groundbreaking questions. So, you told me that Rick is very flatulent, but how has it been for the two of you to get your space together, have your workflows going at the same time? Because basically, both of your lives have been pancaked together in a, basically a high octane type way. Explain that. How that's going on.
I like your use of the word pancake.
High octane pancake. That's pancakes with Monster Energy drink.
I need to revise my earlier answer to the question of what it's like to live with Rick, because it's actually, it's really fun. We have a lot of fun together, and it's been pretty seamless coming home and working from home because we're lucky to each have our own office creative room. So I've really been able to set up my room that I was really dragging my feet on doing. But yeah, so I work from there, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good to be able to walk around our neighborhood at lunchtime and hang out, and Rick is always making things, which is inspiring, and we made a couple things together that will be debuting on Monday. I don't know when everyone will be listening to this, but
tonight. Everyone will be listening.
Okay, yeah. So in a couple of days, watch out for that.
Cool.
But it's been really fun. And
Well, it's fun, but it's also, come on. We have intense, dark discussions.
We have very dark moments, but
it's not all
I wouldn't want to be in quarantine with anyone else.
Yeah. Aw.
I love it. No, I had a sad moment today because my sister lives in Glendale with her husband and my sister's baby, who is going to be 10 months in April. And I just love him so much. It feels like he's my baby sometimes. But Amelia came outside with Lennox, that's his name, and we had to stand across the yard from one another and wave. And he was reaching for me, and I burst into tears, and I was crying, and it was just so sad because they're, at 10 months of age, when they're that young, they're just growing and changing and learning and evolving so quickly, and I just want to be there to see all that. And Amelia takes videos, and we FaceTime, and then, today I went over and we stood across the yard, like I said, but it's just not the same as being able to hold him and play with him and all those things.
Yeah, I miss my nephew. I want to hold on to him too.
But yeah, no, Rick, last night we just have these moments of okay, yeah, no, it's all good. whatever. It's we're gonna make the best of it. Just be grateful for every moment, and then moments of feeling like, is this the end of the world?
I think it's just we all feel very uncertain right now with what's going on. So, and those that are in control, we're looking for answers, and we're not getting them. We're getting people that are tap dancing and playing, and it's just it's a giant energy suck. And I can completely say what's been helping me is been making things, and that if you're not a filmmaker, it could be anything that you want to make. Bread, feed your mind with activities, and
Make
that can be like rearranging your room, and or reading. Just don't. I notice that we go into darkness when we get on the news and we check in with the major news networks and we see what's going on, and it's all like gloom and doom. So as long as you're not doing that often, I think for me, I'm at my happiest when we're doing stuff like this podcast.
Yeah, totally.
Right. Yeah,
I mean,
me
but
too.
it's also hard not to think about everybody else out there who's hurting, and
yeah.
my heart just goes out to so many people. But
we're all like going through this shitstorm. It's just like you got to find the thing. You have to find the thing that makes you happy in those little moments, because it's very easy to get inside the vortex of fear and stay in there, and then it's not good. It's not good for your health.
No.
A couple funny things are happening that I've noticed. Like, some people are like, I've never, I'm eating the healthiest I've ever eaten right now because I'm cooking at home. And then I personally, though, have just felt so numb in so many parts of my life that I just want to feel something. So last night
She did heroin for the first time. Last night. She wanted to finally feel something.
Yeah, we did hard drugs. I smoked DMT. I saw some aliens. No.
It's going to be okay.
No, I ate so much sugar, and I ended the night with ice cream, and then I felt like absolute shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's that weird dichotomy of some people eating really healthy and other people eating totally unhealthy. And then some people being really creative. And then I think that I feel really inspired in some moments. And then sometimes I just feel so distracted by what's going on. It's hard to create. But
yeah,
a lot of weird things.
It's coming in waves, that's for sure. But it's, you definitely, the both of you have a very strong creative energy going on. It's very apparent. So that's a blessing for the two of you to have that. But I know for a fact, though, Hilary, that you are by far the more creative one in the household, because
Rick
is he's clever, but I know that you finish the you're basically the period to all the jokes.
Thanks.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks,
I just
Chris.
know that.
Chris, you are a gigantic piece of shit.
No, he's not.
I'm just kidding.
He's a gigantic piece of.
I was trying to do a compliment, and then I couldn't think of something. I just went back to shit.
Well, let me hold on, because Tobin's calling in right now. Hilary, maybe you can talk to Tobin a little bit too. Let me see. He's just keep calling in right now.
Oh, Tobin's on? Tobin is Chris's Red Bull rep. I'm going to be drinking my Monster.
Hold on. I don't know why I just heard that. Oh, here he comes. Hold on.
Yeah. Put Tobin on. I got a fucking couple words to say to this asshole.
Hey, this is Tobin. What's up? Hey,
Chris,
Tobin, how are you? Hey, Tobin, how are you, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. No, what are you talking about? It's me, Tobin.
You're Tobin?
I work over at Red Bull down here in Redondo. Yeah, he's just over down in Redondo, Rick. Just why are you being so crazy? Tobin, I'd like you to...
wait, can I talk to Tobin?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rick? I heard a lot about you. Why are you on that Monster shit?
Tobin, have you considered jumping over to Monster? Because I've been looking at stocks, and Monster's up, Red Bull's down.
Yeah. Well, we just got a $500 billion influx of cash from the U.S. government. It's going straight to Red Bull's bank, so that's going to hit our losses over the head so hard that you're going to feel really freaking great when you notice how Red Bull's stocks are just blanched out. They've mellowed out. They've equalized. Trump gave us the old equalizer. Yeah, Tobin was telling me all about it in the morning. I'm on the morning business calls with Red Bull, and we get Chris in there, and it's a great company. But Tobin, tell me what they found out about Red Bull. Excuse me, Monster, for that matter. Yeah, Red Bull's great, Chris. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Rick, you're a Monster guy, right?
Tobin, hold on. I've got my Monster rep Xavier. He's on the phone right now.
Oh yeah, I fired Xavier. I remember firing him. Yeah. Hi, Xavier.
I got Tobin. Hey, what's up, Tobin? This is Xavier. How are you?
Good, Xavier. What's it like being unemployed when I fired you from Red Bull for stealing all of our secrets?
Oh my God, Chris, this is just bad. This is bad. We have to stop this.
What are you talking about? Yeah, Rick, what are you talking about? What's going on? What's wrong with this?
I'm going to cue up the SNL closing music right now. Here
all right, well, I got to get going anyways, okay? I gotta head out. All right, yeah, Tobin, thanks a lot, buddy. All right. See you, losers. So, Rick...
Tobin's you, dude. Tobin's you.
No, Tobin called in.
It sounds just like you. Are you related to Tobin?
No, Tobin called in, okay? He just hung up, okay? He hung up. If you want me to call him back, I will.
Hey, we haven't even been rolling on the podcast, and I don't even have the mics out. We're just talking to you in the backyard right now.
Well, this was a waste of a podcast then. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to another episode of Bumper to Bumper.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait, hold on. I got a monster burp for you. Oh. Rose, I'm really sorry. I've got a potty mouth. I'm a bad guy. I apologize. I'm losing my mind, though.
We all are, but...
Rose is Chris's mom. Yeah, she's been listening. Oh. Shout out to Rose.
Shout out to my mom. All right. That was Bumper to Bumper. Yeah, I don't know why you were confused by that. That was clearly another person.
Tobin sounds a lot like you. I'm just saying, it sounds a lot like you.
I don't know about that. Okay, well, I will talk to you on the phone later today, Rick. I'm about to go make a little...
Okay, Chris.
But
go make your little lasagna.
This is Bumper
Hilary's
to Bumper.
Still here?
Hillary? Hillary, I'm in love.
Sorry, I'm still here. I've overseen my welcome.
We'll be back soon. I'm going to slam the rest of this monster. Chris, I love you.
All right,
you're
everybody.
Not a gigantic piece of shit.
Yes,
you're a great guy.
And you're one of the most creative people I know, Rick. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.